Hey, what's up, gang? My name is Darrell from Darrell Ho-Shing Photography, and this here is young Omari Ho-Shing. He is the future of this company, of this business. This is going to be my future lighting assistant, my future second shooter, and yo, man, he might even take over the biz, man. So remember this face, because he's going places, man. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I lit this fitness model. His name is Deo. From Toronto, originally from somewhere in Africa. I don't even know where. South Africa, I think. Anyways, guy is a beast in the gym. He's jacked. Like, you walk into the gym and you see this guy and you just don't want to work out. You lose all motivation when you see him because it's like, he just makes you want to go home. You check his Instagram. This guy is working out in like every single gym across the city. It's like he's doing a world tour of gyms. I'm like, yo, dude, how many memberships do you have, B? Yo, this guy's, he's crazy. But I mean, when you see him, when I shot with him, I understood. I was like, okay, I get it now, man. I get it. So for this shot here, or for this shoot, I did a mixture of high-speed sync and just regular flash. And the whole point of this shoot, I wanted to get dramatic lighting. I wanted to kill the ambient light. I wanted it to look as dark as possible, and I wanted the flash to make him pop. I got him to oil himself up, okay? I didn't oil him, okay? He oiled himself. Just letting y'all know, okay? I didn't oil him. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just didn't oil him. So get him to oil himself up so that the flash, when it reflects off, it's just going to make it pop more. So I used a 3-light setup, and I use a 2-light setup. So different shots. I'll go through the shots, and I'll show you the difference. So for this shot here, this is one of my favorite shots. I was using the Einstein 640 flash, and then I had just the 7-inch reflector. So it's pretty much a bare flash. I wanted a small light source, small modifier, because the smaller the modifier, the smaller the light source, the more harsh the light's going to be. If I wanted it a more soft light, I would have used a bigger light source, or I might have put on an umbrella or a softbox to make it more soft. I wanted it more harsh. Usually if you're shooting a muscular guy, you want to get that harsh light to make the muscles pop more. So the main light I had was the Einstein, and then I just used 2 speed lights on each side, the rim light. Basically what that's going to do is that's going to create the nice rim light on his shoulders and his arms, and then a bit on his face too. And that's just going to make him pop more. And that's kind of like the fitness photography styled lighting. And I think it really worked well here. My shutter speed was at 200th of a second. I'm at f13 and I'm at ISO 100. So shooting at that high or that narrow aperture is cutting down a lot of the light. So that's how I'm going to get that background really dark and the fast shutter speed. So the reason I didn't use high-speed sync on this one is because my main light was the Einstein. I haven't figured out how to get high-speed sync with the Einstein, and I was using the Yongno 622 triggers. Now I've read that you can get it. I've tried it. It didn't work. So if you got any suggestions, leave some comments. And yo, man, school me how to make high-speed sync work with the Yongno triggers and the Einstein. Okay, if you can figure that out, you're a good person. Next shot here, same deal, f13, 200th of a second, and I really like how he popped out of this shot here. His Instagram is the 6 King, the 6 meaning Toronto. If you guys are Drake fans, or if you know anything about Drake, you'll know about the 6, and Drake's hometown is Toronto, so the 6 King. And I thought nothing represents Toronto more than the CN Tower. So this shot here, he loved this shot, and this kind of represented the 6 King. You know, I shot kind of shooting up at him, so when you kind of shoot up, it kind of gives that presence of like, yo, I'm the king. So that's why I shot kind of that low angle, got the CN Tower in the background, and that kind of represented the 6 King. So the main light here, you see it's lighting his face and his chest, and then I got like the rim lights on the side, and I think it really works well. Then I got him flexing here. Same deal, same settings, and yeah, man, this is exactly the look that I wanted. All right, baby, you can grab him. There we go. All right. So then what I did from there was I wanted to use some high-speed sync. So I got rid of the Einstein, and then I just stuck with 2 speed lights. So I was using the Yongnuo 600 speed light, and then I had the Canon 580 EX2 speed light. Those both work high speed sync with the Yongnuo triggers, so I was able to get my high speed sync. And I switched lenses. So originally I was using the 24-70 2.8L version 2. I switched that and I went to the gangster lens. This is like the OG original gangster lens. That's the 200 f2 L lens. It's a beast. It's heavy. And if you thought the 70-200 made you look like a boss, man, that 200 f2 makes the 70-200 look like a servant. The depth of field is crazy on this, so if you're using the 200 f2 and if you're shooting at anything other than f2, you're wasting your money. I don't see why you'd shoot with anything other than f2. Maybe 2.2 or 2.5. Definitely not 2.8. Okay, there's no need. So I was shooting at f2, 200 mil, of course, and this shot here, I was shooting at 1/1600th of a second. Flash is at full power, and I thought these came out amazing. The background got blurred real nice. It gave a nice little blur, and you can't even tell where we are. Like, we were on a parking garage, the roof of a parking garage. You can't even tell that here. I was at 1/1250th of a second. Same thing, f2, 200 millimeter, and I really got the shadows. The shadows really brought out his abs and his shoulders and chest. What's that area called? These lines right here. You see like those lines there? It just looks, the shadow just make it really pop. And again, with the oil, looks pretty crazy. And I also like how his head's kind of turned to his left, and I like how his right is lit by that flash. And I really like how that got lit up. And again, the background, it's really dramatic. And the sun was behind me. So he was actually facing the sun. As you can see the background, the buildings, how they're kind of like lit up. That's the sun. Now I turned around the other way. So now I had the sun in the background. So the sun was kind of shooting into the lens. And again, it's the same settings, 1/1250th of a second, f2, 2.8, or f2, 200 mil. And I really like how this came out, because now it kind of gives like a sunset fitness shot. And again, same 2 speed lights, and they're both at full power, and I just love the way this one came out, man. Then I switched lenses. I went back to the 24-70, and now this one I'm shooting at 2.8. I'm at 1/1250th of a second, and the sun, as you can see, the sun's going down a little. And this one here is another one of my favorites. Like, honestly, this is like, all these pics here, like, I don't even know which one my favorite is. They're so amazing. Came out exactly the way I wanted it. You know, you want the muscles to pop, and I feel when shooting fitness, you have to use flash. I mean, you can go natural light. You know, you can get some cool shots natural light, but the bodybuilders, the fitness models, when they get their picture taken, they want their body to pop. So that's why I always use flash, and I use either 2 or 3 lights. You could do with 1 light, but 2 or 3, I think 2 is the minimum. And you're going to get these shots that really pop. You're going to differentiate yourself from other photographers who might just use natural light or just use 1 light. Using this kind of setup just makes it pop. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if this was helpful. If you have any questions, leave some comments down below. Share, subscribe, like, comment. Follow me on social media. I'm on Facebook all the info's there. It's on the screen, and you just click the captions. I don't need to tell you the links. It's pointless. So follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Google Plus, follow me on every other social media site that I'm on. Check out my website, DarrellHo-Shing.com. And thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.